I'm not going to make any bold predictions about the future here. There are some exciting possibilities, like colonization of the moon or human footprints on Mars in the not too distant future. Will it be SpaceX or NASA or someone else? I don't know. Population is likely to keep rising as we head towards the middle of the century. 8 million, then 9 million. Or maybe not. Some horrendous war or a pandemic could occur which thins out our numbers and lowers the quality of life in many areas. What about artificial intelligence? We already have AI. Yeah. I feel like I only have a very basic grasp of the potential dangers, but as it advances, it's a massive game changer, right? It's already here. Some folks look at the future from our current perspective and they talk as if we're at the gates of a wondrous new world. Visions of utopia will never be realised, of course, but I get why people are enthusiastic and brimming with hope. Just look how far computer and medical science have come in a relatively short amount of time. What are the prospects of humans modifying ourselves beyond our current limitations, turning ourselves into, over time, a new species of human? I was reading a script of a lecture given by Professor Stephen Hawking, I don't know how long ago, called Life in the Universe, where he addresses such topics as the Big Bang, the strong and weak anthropic principle, evolution on this planet and the possibility of life developing elsewhere. All very interesting, won't pretend that I understand all of it, or even most of it. Anyway, he eventually gets around to talking about, quote, self-designed evolution, basically genetic engineering, subject which makes many people understandably uncomfortable. Yeah. If I may quote the professor here, laws will be passed against genetic engineering with humans, but some people won't be able to resist the temptation to improve human characteristics, such as size of memory, resistance to disease, and length of life. Once such superhumans appear, there are going to be major political problems with unimproved humans who won't be able to compete. Presumably, they will die out or become unimportant. Instead, there will be a race of self-designing beings who are self-improving themselves at ever-increasing rate, unquote. Wow. So, let's say over the course of a few decades, scientists are able to create a much improved, in the genetic sense, order of people. Defects scrubbed, intelligence greatly increased, the caveman aggression that is a part of us, foreign to them. A new self-designing, rapidly improving class, race. Political problems? Yeah. You don't need much of an imagination to see such beings coming under attack, being labelled by reactionary leaders and figures as perversions of nature, or even abominations. Yeah, a religious demagogue would go there. The future isn't going to be a fictional dystopian novel. It's going to be an elaboration of the present Amazing things are happening, but we don't know where we're going. How could we? I'll link to the lecture script below. It's worth a read. Yeah. Some will find it far-fetched, others seeing it as a distinct possibility. What scares people most, I wonder? The possibility of being rendered obsolete by genetically superior humans, or is it the fear of the mad scientist playing God and moulding the biological world into a false image of perfection? Thoughts below, if you'd be so kind.